The Nam Ngum River Basin is the fourth largest sub-basin of the Mekong River within Lao PDR, as anywhere in the world. Water is an essential element for human life and economic development in the basin. However, water resources have been affected by activities of several large-scale development projects on mining and hydropower, agriculture and industries. Moreover, recently urbanization of provinces in the basin has increased rapidly. All this means that there is an urgent need for establishing and implementing adequate water quality monitoring and management programs in the basin. For this reason, in January 2012, the Environmental Management Support Program, funded by the Government of Finland, launched the Integrated Water Quality Management Demonstration Project in Nam Ngum River Basin.
The main objective of the demonstration project is to build capacity on water sampling, water quality monitoring, and field measures for staff in 3 provinces, Xieng Khuang, Vientiane, and Prabang. It is expected that the provincial teams will be able to monitor water quality status in the Nam Ngum River Basin.
There are 18 sub-basins in Nam Ngum River Basin. 3 of them were selected for implementing the demonstration project, including Nam Ngo Sub-Basin in Xieng Khuang Province, Nam Tinh Sub-Basin in Luang Prabang Province, and Nam Lig Sub-Basin in Vientiane Province. There are 9 monitoring stations in total. Each province have set up an implementing team, including a coordinator, sampling personnel, database technicians, and village volunteers. All teams members have been trained for implementing the demonstration project.
Regarding capacity building, activities for provinces, the National Environment Laboratory of the National Resources and Environment Institute has conducted a series of training on water sampling and field measurement. The training and learning outcome has been harmonized for all the provinces and includes standard operating procedures for surface water sampling and related documents, namely instrument operation manuals, work instructions, field data record forms, sample labels, and sample submittal forms. The aim is to ensure that the provinces are capable of undertaking water sampling correctly and deliver water samples to the laboratory properly. All of the procedures has been documented in accordance with ISO/IEC 17025.
Besides technical training, since the project started, the provincial teams have also received assistance on planning, project management, coordination, and supervision by Department of Water Resources, Natural Resources, and Environmental Institute and experts of Emsp. The first sampling mission was carried out in April 2012. Since then, the provincial teams have taken water samples monthly and conducted field measurements and observations at 9 sampling stations. One mission usually takes 1 or 2 days. Safety is always the first concern of the teams. As necessary, sampling technicians have to wear personal safety equipment, such as masks, gloves, life vests, or boots. The access to sampling points varies from location to location. depending on local topography and infrastructure. In order to access sampling points in Nam Ngum River in Vientiane province, the team needs to take a boat. At some other points, such as points in Nam Ngum River in Luang Prabang and Nam Ngum River in Xieng Khuang, they just need to enter by foot for sampling or use a supporting tool. Nevertheless, all sampling and measurement techniques have to follow standard operating procedures, work instructions and equipment manuals. On site, provincial teams measure 4 parameters, including pH, dissolved oxygen, conductivity, and water temperature.
If I compare my knowledge before and after joining the demonstration project, I would say that I have gained more knowledge and skills on water quality monitoring. Now my team is able to use equipment to measure field parameters without any assistance.
We have been receiving training from Monterey on field measurement techniques and data entry. Now we are applying and transferring the knowledge and experience to villages and district staff. We would like to promote local people to participate in water quality monitoring activities. Villagers have been quite a lot involved so far. They carry out field observations twice a week. The monitoring activities are to make sure that we have good water quality. Under the project, village volunteers are responsible for assisting to sampling technicians on monitoring missions, focusing in field observation. Together with field measurement records, the observation records are sent to the Department of Water Resources. It is expected that the data will be useful for interpreting the results of field measurements.
I am so pleased to join the team to collect data and help coordinate the activities. The project helps people to know about current water quality status and trend. We want to have this project because water is very important for our lives, and we need to monitor water quality in the long term. We would like to have more training on water quality monitoring and collect water samples, so we can send water samples to laboratories by ourselves. It will be easy for high-level authorities if we, as the villagers, do that. We will be the coordinator between villagers and district and provincial authorities.
After completing the field measurements, sampling teams preserve and label all samples. As the other activities, the preservation and labeling also have to follow standard procedures. Finally, all water samples are put in cooling boxes and sent to the central laboratory.
During this project, the provincial office has coordinated with the Central Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, especially with the Department of Water Resources and the Natural Resources and Environment Institute, on monitoring and inspecting water quality every month. Furthermore, we have also cooperated with Xieng Khuang and Vientiane provinces, which are also part of the Nam Ngum River Basin. Since the project started, we have implemented and collected data over a year from 3 sampling points in Vientiane provinces, including Phuong District, Hin Herb District, and Keo Udom District. This project should be continued in order to have more data in the database system. I also propose that we should have more monitoring stations at high-risk areas in Xieng Khuang province.
Within 24 hours, water samples arrive at the laboratory of the Natural Resources and Environmental Institute. Before any further activities, all samples are checked, registered, and stored in a refrigerator. In total, 21 parameters have been analyzed by the laboratory for water samples of the demonstration project. There are 3 lab advisors who are responsible for supervising and ensuring quality of the analysis results. All testing results must be recorded for double-checking and approval. Once the analysis process is finished, analysis result reports will be sent to provinces, water resources departments, and other relevant organizations. The National Environment Laboratory has contributed and provided water sample testing service for the demonstration project since September 2012. It is a collaboration between Natural Resources and Environment Institute and Department of Water Resources under the Emsp. The water samples have been analyzed for 21 water quality parameters. The laboratory applies a requirement of ISO/IEC 17025 to control and assure the quality of sample testing, namely standard test methods, internal quality control procedures, and documentation. The analysis reports for the demonstration project meet relevant requirements of ISO/IEC 17025. At Water Resource Department, field measurement results from provincial sampling teams, field observation from village volunteers, and results of lab analysis are compiled, checked, and entered into a water quality database. Department of Water Resources has coordinated water quality monitoring activities with relevant agencies and project developers in the Nam Ngum River Basin. The department also compiles all the water quality data from the demonstration project and project developers. All the data will be assessed and disseminated to relevant individuals and organizations for purposes of water quality communication and promotion. Water quality database contains not only data of the demonstration project, but also shared data from other sources, especially from hydropower and mining projects. The database is part of an interactive web mapping system that is an effective visual tool for managing, reporting, and communicating water quality in Nam Ngum River Basin and in Lao PDR.
This demonstration project on water quality monitoring is a very important part of the environmental management support program. We've been working more than a year now on this demonstration project, and it's soon coming to an end. We do not want to stop here. We want to expand and continue doing water quality monitoring because it is such an important part of understanding the environment and where pollution comes from, and helping to ensure that in the future we will have good water quality in the country. Our activities on water quality monitoring will continue. We want to continue not only in the 3 provinces where we started, we want to continue in the whole country. And in fact, parallel with the demonstration project, a lot of training has been conducted with the other provinces as well, so that we are well prepared to set up a national water quality monitoring network. Hopefully by the end of the EMSP, such a network will be fully functional and in operation.
Water quality management is one of our department's main responsibilities. We have worked closely with other divisions and departments in the central provinces, districts, and villages. On behalf of the Department of Water Resources, I would like to express the appreciation of the collaboration between involved stakeholders and experts, and a very special thanks to our donor, the Government of Finland. Finally, I would like to request all stakeholders to continue the cooperation to preserve and protect our water resources for the current and next generation.
ทุกวันอยู่ใดต้องมีปัจจัยสำคัญสิ่งมีชีวิตอยู่ใดมาถึงทุกวันนำเป็นส่วนที่สำคัญผูกพันชีวิตเฮามา